in the nation's capital to tackle a whole host of issues.
And we sent our very own Paul Robbins to Washington, D.C. for the 48th annual Capital to Capitol. This is where we find him live this morning. Good morning, Paul.
Hello, ladies. You said they were just clapping on Wall Street. They were just clapping in Washington, D.C. as well, because we just wrapped up the opening breakfast here with Congressman Ami Bera and a very important keynote speaker talking about opportunity zones. Maybe we'll talk more about that. But now it's the calm after the storm, and all the delegates are off to different meetings throughout Washington, D.C. I have a chance to talk about something that I have found interesting about this entire effort. Companies, large companies that you would think would be largely competitors, here collaborating, working together in Washington, D.C. Lori Harding is the Senior Vice President in charge of the Sacramento service area for Dignity Health. Hi, Lori.
Hi.
So there are 4 major healthcare providers in our area. You're all here getting along, and furthermore, you're collaborating to get things accomplished. Talk to me about that collaboration.
Sure. Well, we're very fortunate in Sacramento that we do have 4 large health systems in a very small geography. That's unusual. But while we do compete, we're more collaborative than competitors.
Yes.
And we find common issues where we can come together, we can pool our resources together so that we can have a bigger impact.
And let's talk about some of the things you're concerned about. And specifically, can you tell us something you'd love to walk away from this few days in Washington, D.C. having accomplished?
I think, we're really looking forward to having an opportunity to meet with the leaders in Washington, D.C. and be able to express to them the importance to opening up and maintaining access to health care. And specifically, when I talk about access, I really mean helping to maintain funding for our Medicaid population, because 1 out of 3 in Sacramento require Medi-Cal for their coverage, and it's important that we continue that coverage.
It's no doubt one of the goals is certainly to keep the money coming back to California from Washington, D.C. Thank you for taking a little time with us, and enjoy your days here in Washington, D.C. And that kind of leads me to one other thing I want to talk about, ladies. If I can just sit down and we'll have a conversation, you and me. Yeah, there are very important stated goals for Cap to Cap here in Washington, D.C., but here's my observation of the 3 things, really, that happen when the team is here. And we're going to hear from 2 important Chris's. We'll start with Chris Cabaldon talking about, here's something important, levees in the greater Sacramento area. Here's what the mayor of West Sacramento had to say.
Levees to protect us against flood. We're the 2nd most vulnerable region in America. So Cap to Cap has been an important effort by us in the region to go out and get our share of the money and also make sure federal laws aren't stopping us from getting done what we need to get done in our own communities.
Okay, so there we go. To make sure the money keeps coming to our community and to make sure there's no red tape, regulations that slow us down from getting things done. There's 2 things that they seek to accomplish with Cap to Cap. The last thing that gets accomplished here, and you pick up on it real quickly, we'll hear from another Chris. Chris Delfino is the head of the Sacramento Metro Board, and here's something he had to say to me.
And the other is the connections. This is there's a huge amount of regional cooperation, and a lot of it starts here with folks, and I think there's some folks that you see only here in D.C. Each time, and so to make those connections.
Make no mistake about it, this is the greatest networking opportunity for Sacramento area business people that they will ever find. There are 360 plus players in the greater Sacramento business and political community here together in a tight space in Washington, D.C. for 3.5 days. And a lot gets done, I guarantee. We're going to be at the White House, I think, probably next time you see us. So for now, live from Washington, D.C. Ladies, back to you.
You are busy, Paul, making that connection from California all the way to Washington, D.C. and around the nation. Thank you.
We'll see you soon. 6:35 is your time. The